everyone. Welcome to the Golden Ratio podcast. I am Jen, GR mom, joined over distance by GR dad.
This is going to be such good quality. I'm going to do everything right. Trying not to spit into the camera. I'm trying not to stick it in my mouth when I'm not talking. I may stop breathing for a little while. That didn't work. Never mind. This is going to be the same as always.
Yeah. Nice to see you.
Good to see you remotely over distance.
Indeed. The cocktail of the week this week is the Tropical Sassy. Tropical Sassy.
Sassy, is that short for Sazerac?
It's kind of like homage to the Sazerac. So it is 1.5 ounces of pineapple Jamaican rum. So you could use plantation pineapple rum for this, which is a good one. 1 ounce of cognac, a teaspoon of falernum, which is a sort of syrup, 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, absinthe rinse. So it is kind of like a Sazerac, but like
the
rum
Peychaud's
and tropical.
bitters kind of do it, and then the absinthe rinse just nails it. Yeah.
Yep. But pineapple Jamaican rum instead of rye, Sazerac rye.
So is the important thing is that it tastes a little bit like pineapple, not that it's a certain strength.
Yeah.
Is plantation rum pineapple?
Plantation it's like a brand, and they make lots of rums.
Right.
We also have an overproof plantation rum in the house.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm getting confused. Our Key West First Legal makes good pineapple rum too.
Like a caramelized pineapple rum.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Don't sleep on First Legal. Also available online, just like Plantation.
That's right.
Okay.
Tropical Sassy.
I like it. That Sazerac is my I don't want to say Achilles heel. It's something that puts me to sleep at the end of the night.
It is always the
whether I want to or not.
Last drink of the night. Yes.
There may have been early nights when I was much younger where I could have a Sazerac and keep running around, but it really hits me. I'm very impaired after a Sazerac.
You were not drinking Sazeracs at the time in your life where you may have had the personal capacity to drink Sazeracs. You were drinking like Purple Drank. Or I don't know.
Purple Drank? Bourbon. Straight.
When you were in college?
Oh, in college I was drinking beer. Pretty much beer. Or real cheap vodka or something, yeah.
Yeah, not a Sazerac.
No, but
bourbon.
We had keg parties, Jen. Keggers. More booze for your buck. We'd go to the Packy, or we'd have the keg delivered. I think we had it delivered. Which was problematic in a dorm. You kind of had to, it was a gray zone.
You smuggled a keg into your dorm. I smuggled a puppy into my dorm.
Clearly, not all of us were 21, even senior year.
No kidding.
It was a real gray zone. And yet, the system worked. They delivered. The dorm, RAs and stuff were just kind of like, doo-doo, it's probably fine.
Who knows what's in that thing?
Somebody who's 21 is probably just drinking it all by themselves.
That's right. They got a little kegerator.
Isn't that nice?
Wow. So responsible.
So civilized.
It's time for Administrative Corner.
Ooh, I love Administrative Corner. There were a few weeks without it. It felt like I was missing a limb.
Well, we have several items.
Limb grew back.
Excellent. The first, a number of people sent me this story, but friend of the squad, Nicole, was the first one, and it is a Chicago rat hole update.
Ooh, I love
ready?
the rat hole. I have a rat hole t-shirt.
Yes, you do. Well, this version of the story, it's kind of all over, but this is from I Fucking Love Science. Scientists studied the infamous Chicago rat hole, and they have some bad news.
It was a squirrel.
It was a squirrel. Spoiler alert.
That was always a suspicion.
Yeah. If you have spent a little too long on the internet or have a keen interest in Illinois landmarks, you may already be aware of the infamous Chicago rat hole. And then we all know what the rat hole is. You guys, if you didn't
It was like 15 minutes, but it was an intense 15 minutes for me.
Yes, it was. People got married. at the rat hole. Here's
Gifts
I
were
hadn't
left. Gifts were left. There was a
alternately
shrine.
dubbed Splatitui. I hadn't heard that one before.
That's pretty good.
Splatitui.
That's pretty good. It was a hole in concrete where an actual hole where the theory was that a rat had been entombed in the concrete when it was poured, and then the rat had vanished, scientifically disappeared, and that the hole was left, and it looked like a rat.
Oh,
And
see, I thought it was
people
always
were,
that the rat had sort of somehow been like dropped and splatted into it because it is quite a dynamic impression.
maybe. I mean, I don't know if there was any. Well, this is the first science that I hear about it. A lot of it was lore and myth, but it was
Anyway,
real, guys. It was real.
it was, and it very clearly is a rodent of some. You can see the fingers, you can see the whole outline of it.
Calling it rat hole was cool.
Rat hole is a great name. So a team of scientists finally have some answers about the rat hole. In a
I
new
love
study
science.
published in Biology Letters, researchers compared anatomical landmarks seen in the imprint with 8 comparable rodent species to try and determine what it was. They also made suggestions as to the manner of the rodent's death.
This is great.
Quote, our analyses offer little support for the hypothesis that the Chicago rat hole was made by a brown rat, the team writes. The forelimbs are too elongated, and its third digits on its hind paws are too long to suggest that it is a rat. Instead, the data point to a closer resemblance with large-bodied rodents that exhibit generalized limb and tail proportions. While eastern gray squirrels, fox squirrels, and muskrats all fall within this morphological space, the measurements derived from the impression do not allow for definitive species-level identification.
Rat is still a rat-ish thing.
Given the prevalence of eastern gray squirrels in the city, the team suggests this is the most likely candidate and propose renaming it the Windy City Sidewalk Squirrel, and this is why you don't allow scientists to name anything.
The committee came up with that name after several meetings,
Windy
and
City
we
Sidewalk.
reviewed the minutes, and we decided.
Guys,
Come on,
God.
it's a rat hole.
It's
Get out of here.
There is no evidence in the impression to suggest that the unfortunate trace maker walked away after its fall. While it is possible that a brown rat was dropped by a bird of prey, it is far more likely that a squirrel, despite their agility, misjudged a leap or slipped from a branch and fell, leaving the impression.
See, okay, so it was more your idea of splat.
Falls from
scurry.
heights are quite common for tree squirrels, as evidenced by high incidence of skeletal markers and attributable fall-related injuries. This risk is particularly pronounced for eastern gray squirrels in urban centers, which are approximately 4 times more likely to have healed injuries compared to their rural counterparts. Do you remember that time you and I were in the woods walking a dog and that squirrel fell out of a tree?
Totally. Just, I mean, it must have been 30 or 40 feet high, and all of a
Yes.
sudden the squirrel just plummeted. I
Like
think it hit a few branches on the way down,
Oh
and then
yeah,
kind
we
of
saw it going down.
brushed itself off, looked around to see if anyone had noticed, and then like scurried away because it hit
Dumped
some
onto the
like
ground.
a
Dump.
pile of leaves. It was the fall. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the squirrel was fine, but it was
Yeah.
very dramatic.
Clumsy little squirrel.
And we were like, oh, we didn't realize they felt like that. But apparently
No, I
they
thought they
do.
were little Tarzans and never missed.
The paper suggests that the reason the big bushy tail is not seen in the impression is down to hair's poor rigidity as well as sidewalk concrete's unsuitability to preserve intricate biological details. Like, obviously, you got to smoosh the tail in there to get the imprint.
It's an interesting. I mean, it should be archaeologists doing this, right? This is what they do with dinosaur stuff, where they're just like, we studied one of the toes, and it clearly shows that it was this and not the other thing.
The scientists do end this paper and they say, while we acknowledge the playful spirit of this investigation, excuse me, I'm having emotions.
Are you crying for ratty?
Poor rat.
Splatitui.
Hang on, I gotta take a drink.
I know the feeling.
Our broader aim is to highlight that scientific inquiry begins with curiosity and observation, qualities that are not exclusive to professional scientists but accessible to anyone with an interest in understanding the natural world. You just made a face at that.
It's nice. This is the kind of thing that is celebrated in the Ig Nobles, and this should have been.
This could win an Ig Nobel Prize for sure.
Ig Nobel Prize, yeah,
I
which
want
are like
an Ig Nobel
serious
Prize.
science about unserious topics, which is great.
I want
That's
one
not
of
what they
those.
say. That's what I'm sort of
That's a
characterizing
pretty
it as.
good summary, actually. I want
Yeah,
one.
it's goofy stuff like people studying bodily functions or goofy stuff.
Yeah. Some
This would
some
this
year
would
I'm
fit.
going to come up with a topic that would be a good Ig Nobel Prize winner and do it.
Yeah, I think they didn't consider that it could have been a rat like in a squirrel suit.
Oh,
This could have been like a
you're
little
right.
superhero rat, and then
You are right.
you know sometimes the villains win, Jen. Sometimes they win.
Yep.
Poor rat.
Okay. Next topic. We announced last week that we are having a fake wedding just so we could invite billionaires to it to see if they would donate to our wedding registry
Yes, to
on the
each
not.
other though. Luckily, you chose me again. That would have been real
Oh,
embarrassing if you'd sent out an invitation to like
fake
Jen and
wedding to
Matt
somebody
Damon.
else.
They're getting married. Yeah.
um Anyway, wait, we mentioned this little scheme on the podcast last time, and our wedding website has had 41 hits, and two people have donated a total of $25 to the Golden Ratio Foundation Fund on the wedding website. I believe that was probably not a billionaire, so thanks to whoever did that. That was really
Man,
nice.
I didn't even think about that. I should donate.
No.
This time it wasn't me, but it's only because I didn't think about it. Some of the
No.
hits are me though.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I
on
didn't
the
realize.
invite, or maybe you sent it to
Yeah, it's
me.
on the invite. That's how
Yeah,
the billionaires are going to know where to send us the
it's on the
money.
Canot. Yeah.
Somebody did suggest, friend of the squad, Ray suggested that we need to have like a virtual wedding party, which
Huh.
I don't think so.
It
But
would have been a real thing during the lockdown.
yes,
Then
COVID
we
wedding for
definitely
sure.
could have done something like that, and people would have had the desperate need for human interaction and the Zoom capacity to do it.
We barely have enough time to hang out with each other. We actually don't have enough time to hang out with
Look at
each
us
other.
zooming each other. Is this Zoom? Is it even Zoom? It's something
No,
Zoom
it's
like.
not. It's Zoom adjacent.
Man, somebody tried to use WebEx the other day with me, and I was like, I don't even know where the buttons are. Can we Zoom? Can we? Oh, it's embarrassing.
I get like a third of the time I get people sending me link to Teams and I hate it.
Well, that's what we use at work.
Yeah.
It
I
works
won't
pretty
install
well.
it.
The buttons are all big and easily readable for my boomer eyes.
I refuse to install Teams because you can access it through the browser, and I'm like, I'm not putting this fucking app on my computer, so it's always like through the browser. I can only do like half the stuff, but I'm like, no, I'm not
Yeah.
installing this.
No, I have to go through my account because that's the one that has like, it looks like I'm in a cool apartment, a cool, well cleaned,
Oh, you use a
well
background.
lit apartment. A little sterile, but clean,
They're
as
very
opposed
clean.
to, five dirty dogs in the background jumping on each other.
Um, okay. Other administrative items. The Chaos Challenge is underway. You should be training for our little 5K / run however far you want or don't. We don't care race on December 13th. So you should be training. Our friends Simon and Joe at Southernmost Running Company have like a little training group and training plan. You can still order medals if you want a little race medal. It's in the link in our bio. So do that. I'm going to order the medals in like early November, so you still got a few weeks.
Yep. And as you said, if society really collapses, it's probably good to be able to run 5 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
There's some funny videos about ICE agents not being able to run a block.
Being able to outrun fascists is
It's
a
a
good
pretty
skill to have.
good baseline. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And then finally, Blair Braverman's book, The Day Leap Sword, is on sale at Honest Dog Books and probably lots of other places. And if you buy it from Honest Dog Books, you get a glow in the dark Void sticker, or you could just sign up and be a Patreon. And then if you already are a Patreon, you can just
Is it
send us
boots or guac?
Vodes, glow in the dark Vodes.
Okay.
If you are a Patreon or a Twitter subscriber, you can just send us a DM and tell us you want one and we'll mail you one. So if you're doing the economics of it, it's cheaper to become a Patreon for 1 month for like $4.99 than to buy Blair's book, though we made the stickers for Blair. But whatever, if you just really want one, sign up and be a Patreon and then tell us and we'll mail you one.
Absolutely. But consider reading Blair's book because she's a
Because
really
we
good
love
writer.
her. Yep.
Both are true.
If you have asked for one like we sent a shipment of those stickers to Honest Dog Books. Our shipment is on its way to the house. So if you've asked for one and haven't gotten it, it's because we haven't gotten them yet. But they'll be here either tomorrow or maybe the beginning of next week, and then we'll send them out.
Yep.
So there you go. That's everything for Administrative Corner.
Foods are shipping out or should be arriving or have arrived.
Guacs. Plushy guacs.
Oh my God. Guacs. Guacs and the avocados.
That's right.
Flooding the
they're sharks.
postal waves.
No avocados. Oh, I guess he has an avocado on his foot.
I gotta re-record this. I'm so off on everything.
We gave our plushy guac away, our prototype.
That's right. I have nothing to look at and a bad memory.
Yeah. But I hear you ordered another one.
At least one. I can't remember.
Because you ordered all the gifted ones.
Yeah, well, yes, but those were sort of on behalf of everyone else, right? Like I'm just the middleman on those.
Yeah. I'm just saying you ordered a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So I get all the notifications about deliveries and photos of some people's front yards and things like that. Yes.
It's time for dog updates.
Ooh. Okay, good.
Okay. Start with a little bit of a sad note. We just wanted to say a little RIP and goodbye to Daisy, half squad member, sister of Ched's, former Golden Ratio dog. She had a perfect checkup a week ago and just passed away in her sleep this week for no real reason. It turns out that she had a tumor on her spleen. She didn't have any symptoms. She was totally fine, and it was sort of unknown. They checked after she passed, so it was like very sudden and unexpected because like the day before, up until she went to bed, everything was fine, and then she just didn't wake up. So we will miss
12,
her.
Right?
She was around 12.
Made it to 12.
She was a good one. So hopefully Vodes is talking to her and showing her the way.
No, I hope Shmi is showing her the way. Food is not going to help her keep on the straight and narrow.
That's okay. I like the Vodes spirit. So
yes.
Our main dog update for the week is Guac's ear. Once again, has a hematoma in it. That dude cannot keep his ear together. He keeps opening up space for things. And you took him. I called the vet last week and I was like, all right. And then it kind of started to get a little better. You brought him in and then what? I mean, you tell the story because I wasn't there. Except there were a lot of ladies cooing at him, I think.
It was a doctor who hadn't seen him before, right? So the doctor saw the notes, saw that he'd been there before, and was basically like, well, same options before. We can drain it, we can put a stent in it, we can, or we can go straight to surgery, right? Where we kind of quilt it, we sew the ear
Put a
together,
button on it.
and then that locks it down, and then there's no room for it to expand or to have fluid in between. And I was like, this is not as bad. You don't know this, doc, but this is not as bad as it was. It's not as taut or as big yet. Yep. So I said, maybe let's try the less aggressive thing and try to drain it and all this. So, they took him back, the doc and the tech took him back, and then, through the sliding door to the mysterious back area of the vet thing, I heard like a bunch of techs around going, guac, man. Ooh, guac. Hang on, guac.
Don't run away, guac.
He didn't like his ear being punctured and drained.
He does not, no.
And he was probably trying to pull away or hide his head in a corner or something. But they were all they clearly like him. And they were all very nice about it. And he came out and he was fine. And now his ear is still good. Still good. I got to say, I've become... Because they also put eardrops in him that are supposed to stay in there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To clean out his... He did have an ear infection.
Not a bad one, but...
Fungal and bacterial.
A little gunky.
But they put something in there that's supposed to stay there for 2 weeks and kind of work to... prevent anything new, completely kill what's in there and prevent anything new. And so but the doc don't he doesn't know he swims. I didn't ask, but he has been swimming.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, we have enough eardrops accumulated from our long time having golden retrievers who all have ear problems because of the folded ears, right? This stuff, it's risky because it never really dries
Yeah.
or can never really dry in there sometimes.
Yep.
So far, so good.
Yeah. I think I mean, sometimes they get those hematomas, and I've had other dogs that had this, and it's like when Brody had it, right? The whole ear is
Brody's
involved.
was really bad. Yeah.
Guac's is like silver dollar sized.
Yep. Yep. And
I'm
his has been, it was even a little bit less this time. It was like,
yeah.
half dollar, 50 cents.
Yeah. I'm entering the kind of fuck it phase with Guac on these hematomas. Like,
Yeah. And he's not always shaking his head. It must just be like once or twice he shakes really hard
yeah.
and that does it, right? That kind of
Yeah.
inflates his ear. It's like swinging when his avocado gets wet. I like swing it around in a big circle and all the water goes flying out. I'm like a human washing machine on the spin cycle. And I
Ooh.
picture his ears kind of like that. All the water just gets smooshed to the at one end
I
of his
like it.
ear. Yeah.
I like it. I think that's about it. Any other dog updates?
No, I gotta feed Feta less. She's
Fed
looking a
is getting
little.
chubby.
Her head, her head's getting smaller, or her body's getting a little bit thicker. There's not too much rib anymore there, Feta.
She's getting the vibes of Bad Angle Vink.
Yep. Well, we put her on. In our defense,
Yeah.
I mean, I overfeed her, but we did change her food because she was on the food that everyone else is on, and now she's on chicken-free food.
Yeah, she
Or
was starting to get itchy.
yeah, like
But the food everybody else is on is like super low cal. It's like a prescription food, and it's like good for diabetics and good for weight loss and all this other stuff.
right.
But when we switched her to the whatever she's on, lamb and rice or whatever,
Yeah,
uh, it's got like maybe double the calories.
yeah, and I
Like,
don't think I quite, what do they say, twigged that, clocked that.
yeah,
So I don't think that I've been giving her half of what she was getting before. Right? She's getting about 2/3.
yep. Poor
Too
Farah.
much. Too much.
Yeah, she looks a little bit like a tick. Tiny little head, big round body.
I thought of that comparison, and I feel a little bad, but luckily she doesn't speak English. We still treat her well.
Yeah, she's a good dog. She's
She's
just
still doing well, and
a
she's
little
just
chubby.
a little chubby. It's a hard time.
Happens to the best of us, Farah.
Can't get off the surface of the water anymore. She can't go, can't get down.
She's buoyant.
She's super buoyant. Super buoyant.
Let's see. It's time for Taste of the Keys.
All right.
All right. Fantasy Fest starts tomorrow.
You should see your eyes light up when you just said that.
Fantasy Fest.
You're picturing so much weird stuff right now in your head.
So, guys, the way that like I medicate my anxiety is that I drive to McDonald's in Key West and I get a Diet Coke from the drive-through.
Yep.
Sometimes I will do this twice a day. That's not often, but sometimes it's twice.
You
And then
you are a Coke connoisseur, and the fountain Cokes or fountain Diet Cokes in your case from McDonald's are the best. I think there have been studies about this too. You're not
yes,
alone in this opinion, but you definitely way prefer that to a can of Coke or a
Yep.
Coke from a bottle or whatever else.
yeah, different experience for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't do this every day, but if there's an excuse, I do it, and sometimes I go just to do it. And I have become pals with one of the dudes, store managers who works in the drive-through, and because I kind of interview him every time I go through the line. So now I like when I pull up and he's in the window, he just kind of smirks, and I was like, and I ask him questions. And we have sort of bonded over me asking him about like crazy shit happening in the drive-through, and he like saves stories for me now of like people who get arrested in the drive-through, or people who go through the drive-through and are jerks and they refuse them service, and then they just go through the drive-through again thinking that it's going to work, or like when the cops come, or people who pass out in their cars in the drive-through, and all of this stuff.
I think when the cops come is a big theme at that McDonald's, that
Yes.
24-hour McDonald's.
24. It's the only, there's one McDonald's in Key West. The next McDonald's is 50 miles away. So it's the only one, and it's open 24 hours, which very few things are in Key West. And so I was going through like a week ago, and he's like, "Oh, you should have been here this morning." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, he told me some story. He's like, "But you really should come here during Fantasy Fest." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." It's like a bunch of middle-aged naked people drunk in the middle of the night.
I think if they're naked, they have to be body painted, or they're usually body painted, or they started out as body painted.
And I was like, "That's a great idea." He's like, "You should come inside for that one." And so I have decided that aspiring documentary photographer that I am, that I am going to spend the night in the 24-hour McDonald's during Fantasy Fest for a night, and take pictures of the clientele and shenanigans that go down. Apparently, like, the cops often get called. They like, they're all drunk, right? And
I
they're
was going
like,
to say that's got to be baseline.
they're like yelling at the employees, like throwing stuff at them. The outfits are, I cannot wait. And so Fantasy Fest
quote
starts,
unquote outfits.
yeah. Fantasy Fest starts tomorrow, October 17th, and then it's like for 10 days. So I am not there right now. I am in Maryland, but I will be back next weekend, and either Friday night or Saturday night I'm going. You're invited. You can come and go. You can't.
Did you get clarification over whether the sit down is open all night, or is it just the
it
drive
is.
through?
The sit down is. Yep.
I can sit there all night and like have a Coke or coffee or whatever they serve at night.
My dude, I told the guy, after he said this Fancy Fest thing, I got this idea, and when I went through a couple days before I left, I was like,
the third time that day.
I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to come and I'm going to stay here one of the nights during Fantasy Fest." He's like, "Well, if I'm working, I'll bring you some free food or something." So he's in favor. Yeah. So look for that around Halloween. My little photo project of Fantasy Fest McDonald's.
That's going to be funny. It's going to be so much better when you do it than just someone with their cell phone, like recording, jerky video of someone ranting.
Oh, I'm going to make art. Yes, this is going to be art.
Because the opportunity for jerky video ranting is kind of everywhere.
I am going to bring the little Insta 360 camera also and make some video while I'm shooting. Absolutely. That camera's great.
Yeah, I can't believe it films in 360. It's like having a ton of cameras mounted in a circle or something. Like it's always filming you too, right?
Because it's like it's got a 180-degree fisheye lens on both sides, so it gets all 180 and it 180 in
all
each
the
side.
time, right? Like so when you see it's like those real estate things where you can.
That's what they shoot them with, this camera.
You can, or Google Maps, right? Like you can rotate what you're looking at in the picture or in the video. It's crazy to me that this is available in a teeny tiny camera these days.
Very good AI.
If I'm watching the video, I can like move sideways and look what's next to me or behind me.
The interface is awesome.
You.
Yeah.
It's just still, science, man. It's amazing.
It's great because like those videos that I've been posting of like the dog swimming, like Jen looking all bedraggled in her swimsuit is in all those videos recorded because it's 360 degrees. And but you can like rotate it around and then like just click on like what you want centered and play it for a while and then like reposition it. So I can basically cut myself out of all of it.
Right.
I never
you can't do it in the versions that you publish, but if you're reviewing a video from the camera in its raw form, you can like, it's so weird. Turn your head. It's very weird to me.
And I can post a 360-degree video like that where like you could look at it and you actually could spin it around yourself.
Which
online.
Is like Google Maps, right? Like I can,
like that.
In theory, look around and see what's across the street, right? And I could do that with your camera.
Yes. And when I'm home, I've started working on this, getting it so we can mount it on the dogs. Like we've got a little harness and it's just like it's not quite stable enough now. But I will like put it on Feta and then send her out there like while we play fetch. And then I'll put that up as a 360-degree video so you guys can zoom around and look at
I
it.
think her last view will be of Ella jumping on top of her,
Chomping the camera off her. Ella
chomping the
likes to
camera,
chomp that camera.
and then running away, getting chased.
All right. It's time for ramblings before we get to German word of the week. You ready?
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of ramblings. You
Well,
you have some ramblings.
I have a rambling.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect. Because
Uh,
I'm blanking on ramblings.
the headline is He's a Big Boy, Massive Iguana Arrested in Daytona Beach.
Arrested.
Lizard faces charges of resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. Standard bullshit cop charges. A large resisting arrest. All right, well, what the fuck
It's-
did I do?
Yeah,
Um,
seriously.
A large iguana was thrown in the back of a patrol car in a strange encounter with Daytona Beach officers, according to the police department. The department released body-worn camera footage showing the incident, which happened on Monday morning. Quote, our officers responded quickly to help safely capture an unexpected visitor, an iguana found roaming around Daytona Beach. I saw this, like, this is one of those big-ass, like, brownish iguanas. We have these, like, literally hundreds of them on the side of the road. Like,
They're the ones that look most like a dinosaur.
yeah, they
Like
have
they
big
have those like
spikes in the
big
back.
like bony plates and stuff. They're real
Yeah.
cool. They're very cool. I really like them.
Yeah, but when I saw this, I was like, "What they do? Why'd they do anything to that iguana?" But apparently, they don't really have them in Daytona Beach. We have them all over the place.
I guess
In
it
the
is
video,
pretty far north. It's further north. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
In the video, one of the responding officers can be seen hesitantly approaching the iguana as the other encourages her. Yeah, go get that iguana, officer, whatever. Those things got fucking claws, so you should be careful. However, the iguana is shown scrambling away before she can get her hands on it. Unfortunately for the lizard, it became wedged in a nearby fence. Also,
Dumb
little
iguana.
chubby like Farah, giving officers the opportunity to capture the iguana and place it in the back of the patrol car.
That's a terrible idea. It's gonna scratch and poop.
Yeah, yes, it is. He's going to be in the front seat shortly, one of the officers can be heard saying after putting the iguana inside. No fucking kidding. Police wrote that the iguana faces charges of disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, trespassing, and fleeing. He was taken to jail. I don't actually know if he was taken to jail. I just
Wait,
added
is
that.
fleeing something bad?
Running
You're not
from
allowed
the
to
cops.
flee?
Some places have made that not a crime. Like you were actually allowed to run away from the cops, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a big ass iguana. Leave the iguana alone. He lives there. That's his house. Just stop taking him out of his house.
That was not police work. That you guys were goofing around because there's animal control if animals need to be controlled, and that guy just seemed to be walking around.
Yeah, he was fine. Somebody probably was like, "There's a dinosaur in my yard," or like you call him. So dumb.
It's a Komodo dragon that's gonna bite me. It's a dragon.
All right.
Ugh.
What's the German word of the week?
Hamsterkauf.
Hamster buying.
Yeah, hamster purchase. Hamstern in German is the verb that means to kind of buy. I can't think of the English word right now, but like buying for hard times, buying in advance, buying kind of what you do at Costco,
Like stocking up.
stocking up. Yes,
Yeah.
because hamsters
Stockpiling?
shove it all in their cheeks.
Oh yeah,
Frantically.
stockpiling. Yeah.
Stockpiling. Yeah, Hamsterkauf is like when
Yeah,
you're buying for the future.
Like all your little nuts for the winter. Put them in your
Exactly. Yes. And it has this. It has the actually, I just thought about it. Costco is built on this. It has this concept of like we're getting all this stuff in case times get bad, or it's cheap now, so we buy a lot.
Yeah.
But Hamstern is the concept of stocking up.
Hamsterkauf.
Accumulating things because you never know. Because you
Yeah.
never know for the future, against the
like it.
future.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good one.
Plus, I just like the concept of hamsters with their big cheeks.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Good. It's time for Ingo Corner, where you say whatever you want, and I don't tell you that it's boring.
Okay. Thanks for the cards and sending things to us.
PO Box
P-
202
PO Box
1101. What is the address?
1107.
1107 Key Plaza, number 202, Key West, Florida 33040. That's our PO Box. 1107
Yes.
Key Plaza.
Good job. But the problem, what I didn't anticipate is because I was all gushy about love and wedding announcements and all this stuff last week, that we're getting wedding announcements and we can't really go. So
Ingo sent
it's a
one
mixed
yesterday.
blessing. Yeah, we got one. Someone's getting married on the California Pacific Coast, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And we
And I was
can't
like,
just
do you want to go? We would have
jump
to
on a
fly out on
plane.
Saturday, do the wedding on Sunday, and take the red eye back on Monday.
You had almost booked tickets
I was like, we
because
could
that's
do
what. While you're saying these words, your fingers are automatically, like without you even thinking about it, typing the reservation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're too fast.
I'm very good at plane ticket.
Yes, it's like a reflex that doesn't even reach your brain. It's like all of a sudden you already have the reservation. Anyway, we couldn't make it. We couldn't. I mean, anything's possible, but it would be hard, and we didn't even want to check with the dog sitter on that one.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
But we support all y'all getting married.
Yes.
That's great. Or not, if you don't want to, that's fine too. But have parties.
Send us
Have parties
announcements.
and send us announcements because it makes us happy to know people are having parties.
Indeed.
Yeah. Send us party announcements. Doesn't have to be weddings.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
I'll take everything.
Yeah. We'll encourage you if it's, Fantasy Fest,
If you come to
Little
Fantasy
Rock.
Fest, maybe
Little
just
Rock
tell us.
Fantasy Fest.
Tell
Whatever. Have little satellite fantasy fests. Just sit around your room naked and watch movies. Who cares?
Yeah, don't
Call
send
it
pics.
Fantasy
Though.
Fest.
Don't send pics.
It's somebody's fantasy.
Yeah. Okay. What a weird way to end, Ingo.
Well, I surprise myself sometimes.
This is why I love you.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening. And until next time, Slava Ukraini, and don't put anyone unless they ask you to.
That's right, Ella.
Bye.
Bye.